wanna put 10 shots in my brain. I've been tripping about some things can't change. Switch on the same time on tape, put your diss in, bag, get a phone call.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Lina's Arena. So if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and then for my returning subscribers, you are all welcome. So today we are going to be installing a braided wig. It's actually a crochet braided wig, an all lace wig. You can see it. So this is actually going to be like my first install. Like this is my first time trying an install. I've never installed any hair before, so I want to try this on my own, and I hope it turns out nice. So I'm just going to take you guys all through the process. I've watched lots of video on how installation works, so I hope that I'm going to slay this and it's done out nice. Let's get right into it. So before I start up anything, I want to like lay my edges properly, like take it to the back so that I won't get any. So I was using my got2b spray to lay my edges properly so that everything is gonna slick down, and I was drying it with a hand dryer. So guys, let me give you a story time on one of my worst experiences as a medical student in APSU. Like as I do this install, let me gist you. That means I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be saying this story time and also be talking about this wig install. So I'm going to be doing the both at the same time. Just listen so you won't get confused. I was using my bad cap at this point in time to achieve that bad cap method stuff, you get. So I was trying to use my got2b spray again to like achieve a very strong grip on my scalp. Just watch as I do it. Now back to my story. So I'm a medical student, and then in my year one, when I got admission newly, obviously you know that energy of a year one student. You want to be so studious, you want to be so serious, like you're coming with energy because that is like your first time in the university environment, and you want to make your parents so proud. Okay, at this point in time, I was trying to like cut the excess of the bad cap with a razor blade. Sorry, I'm using a razor blade. I am not supposed to use a razor blade. I'm supposed to use a scissors. Yes, a little scissors, but I don't have a scissors. I am not a professional hairstylist. I'm not even a hairstylist. I just wanted to try and install for the first time. So I started with the side of my ear. Just watch what I did. I was being so careful because this razor was very sharp, so I want to enjoy myself. Now back to my story time. So with the energy that I used to enter university, I was so serious. I had a friend, very close friend. We always studied together and all. That period, we were not even like, school have not resumed properly, so our lectures were not really serious. But to show how studious I was going for night class. Like, you know what night class is now? If you're a student in the university, you should understand. So at this point in time, I think I was done cutting the SS bad cap, and it's already giving that scalp effect. What I needed to do was just to use my foundation to tint it a bit so that it will be giving my skin color properly. That was what I did. So just to watch. Now back to my story. So I had this very studious friend that we always do things together. We go about our activities together. Like we were very close, and our energy was matching each other. She was always wanting to study her book. She was a very religious person. She was everything I wanted. So we both clicked and we got started as the new year one students. So like I was saying, I know the rest. I was always going for night class, and I was trying to explain what night class is all about. So at this point, I was done with the tinting of my scalp. You can see it's already giving like my skin color. The foundation and everything is making my skin blend. Everything is blending together. So I wanted so I was about using the foundation here to also tint the lace of the wig so that it will be natural. It will be giving that natural effect, like just like my scalp. That is what I was doing here at this point in time. So back to my story. Night class is more like you go to class in the night or during the evening hours, maybe from 6 or 7, and then you remain in class all through the night. You come back in the morning time. It's just few people that normally come back in the middle of the night, and they're mostly guys, because more guys they don't use fear and that kind of a thing. So guys, I think here I was already done tinting the lace of the wig. You can see it's giving that natural effect already. So I proceeded to using my got2b spray to actually like also lay down the back of the scalp, because I folded the remaining excesses of the bad cap into the into my head, whichever one. So I then use the got2b spray on it, and then I'm about drying it with my hand dryer, because I don't really know, I just want this install. I'm not carrying it for a very long time, so I won't be installing the back of my hair. Like, I won't be gluing it the back of my hair, it's just the fronts that I'll be gluing, you get. So right now I want to cut out the lace behind. Like I said, I'm not going to be gluing the back of my hair, because obviously nobody is there to help me. I can't see what I'm doing behind, so it's just the front I'm going to be concentrating on. But then that does not mean you cannot do it by yourself. If you can do it, you do it. If you have a mirror behind you, you can use your mirror behind you and use your glue and do your thing. But I am not doing that, please. Thank you. Did you see that? Like, are you seeing? It's giving my skin color. Who would know that this is a wig? Like, the lace is very, very, like, everything is just giving natural color, guys. So I was trying to make sure that the wig is in the middle, like it's at the center of my head, because that is the only way I'll be able to cut the excess lace behind properly without it like being short or going south or west. I don't even know. So I have already found that the middle part of my hair, and I have to clip one side of the wig. Like, I have to clip it one side, so I'll be able to like cut the lace from the ear, because I need to do that for both sides to be able to cut out the back lace properly. So like I said, I'm using a razor blade. I'm supposed to use a scissors. I know, don't come for me, please. Don't come for me. Just learn. I'm teaching you, learn. When you do your own, you use the proper tools and equipment that you need, period. So I think I was done cutting the other side, and I had to switch the hair to the other part and use my hair clip to hold it down. And I was trying to use my razor again to cut out the lace on the side of my ear. Yeah, so I was done doing that here, and I proceeded to like bringing out the wig to cut out the lace behind properly, because as far as I've cut out the lace close to my ears, it will be easier for me to like cut out the lace behind. So yeah, I was just trying to show you guys how to do it. So back to my story, guys. As I was saying, I like the night class is more like you go in the evening time and come back the next day to your hostel or to your lodge. It's just few people, majorly the guys, that go go back to their lodge or their hostels in the middle of the night, maybe around 1 or 2, but girls hardly do that. So that day I actually prepared to go for night class with this my friend. This is my studious serious friend. We were on our way to night class. So here, sorry, I'm cutting you guys short. So I was trying to like grip the back of the wig, like use the band. I was trying to like clip the bands together so that the back will be stable. Like I said, I am not installing the back. I'm not using a bond or a glue at the back. I'm just wearing the back like that. It's just the front I am installing. Yeah, so that was what I did. And now this is where the installation proper starts. So pay attention and watch. So I was trying to adjust the lace of the wig by pushing it backwards, so I'll be able to see space to apply the glue, and I'll be doing a 1-layer application. Like I said, I don't want to carry this here for a very long time, maybe just a day or 2. So I'll be using my bold glue, I think that's the name on it, yeah, to just apply it and just watch what I am doing. So back to my story. I got ready for night class like with my girlfriend, my studious girlfriend, and that day I had a very bad aura and feel like I was just feeling something weird and awkward. I did not want to go, but I just don't know, I did not listen to my inner self. I went, I dressed up, I left my hostel, and I was going late, like it was around 8 or so. I was walking along the pathway, like school pathway, and it was just I and this my girlfriend were girls. Guess what happened? I think you should be guessing what must have happened to us. So wait, before I get to that part, I was drying the glue that I applied on the bad cap. If you notice, I actually had to use a comb to smoothen the glue towards my forehead before I started drying it, and I had to wait for the glue to become transparent, like crystal clear, before pushing the lace on it. Yeah, so this was time for me to like bring down my lace and push it on top of the glue. So I had to use my spray tool to actually like hold it down properly before going in with my melting band. Now back to my story. So it was like we left the hostel very late, around 8, and we were the only ones who were like walking on the pathway. And guess what? We were attacked. I don't know if I should call this class of guys cultists, or I don't know, or armed robbers. So I was using this host. Sorry, I'm cutting you guys short again. I was using this host to like tie my head down. I don't have a melting band. Like I said, this install is not a professional install. It's kind of using what you have to get a perfect look. So please don't judge the after look. But funny enough, the after look is actually very beautiful. So I was using a hose to actually melt the lace down. So we were attacked. Like we were surrounded by some group of guys that I don't know where they are coming from, and it was very late in the night. They just like came out from nowhere and just surrounded I and my girlfriend, and we were very tiny and so naive. Although my girlfriend was still trying to like claim she's strong, I was like, sorry to cut you guys short again. So I was actually removing my melting band here. If you don't want to agree, that one is your business. So you can see how smooth this install is coming out. Like everything like laid down smoothly. Like you can see, like it's already giving my scalp. Yeah, and at this point in time I was ready to cut out the lace. So back to my story. My girlfriend was still trying to claim strong and all. She was asking these guys, what do you want? Like, who are you and all? They slapped this girl. Like they gave her a slap, and she's a glasses girl. Like she's always on glasses. They gave her a slap that turned her glasses upside down first. She could not understand where she was. So sorry, I'll cut you short again. I'm using a razor blade to cut out the excess lace in front. I had to cut it in 4 parts, so it's easy for me to like take out easily. And I had to do the cut out off camera, so I won't injure myself. Like I said, this razor is very sharp, and this was how it came out, guys. Like, okay, back to my story. So she was still asking all of those questions. They tear her slap. That was when I knew, say water don't pass Gary. I had to just cooperate. The next thing they were like, your phones. I gave them my phones ASAP without even arguing. You know that slap is like, that slap gave her some minutes of blindness because she could not even recognize where she was. So even after they got her phone, I had to like, I had to hold her hands and walk her back to class. That experience is a very terrible experience. I won't even wish my worst enemy, to be very honest. Like I lost my phone. I could not read that night. Like I was so traumatized. Even tonight I still have PTSD from what has happened to me like over years ago. So guys, back to the install. You can see I had to go in again with a got to be spray so that the lace will still lay down properly again, and I used my melting band to hold it again, and you see it's coming out far better and nicer. Like guys, I'm obsessed. Then I used a powder to actually like tint the front of this hair, like so that the edges are being clinical. I have to even clean the edges a bit so it's looking neat. And this is me freeing the hair. Like this hair is already given. I don't need to do too much. So guys, this is what the hair looks like after packing it and styling it with a little bit of makeup. So what do you think? Tell me in the comment section. And then I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you've not, turn on the notification button, and then like this video if you enjoyed it, share my video, comment, and see you in my next video. Bye.